Hello students. Today in this video I will continue chapter number 12, that is reproduction in plants. So children, before starting the new part today, let's recap what we had discussed already. So in the beginning of the chapter we discussed the type of reproduction. Two types of reproduction is there. One is asexual reproduction and another one is a asexual reproduction. Under the heading of asexual reproduction, we discussed the vegetative propagation and vegetative propagation. After that, we discussed the process of budding, fragmentation, and spore formation. So these all are uh, coming under the heading of asexual reproduction, because in this type of reproduction, plants are growing without the seeds. So this is a asexual reproduction. In the next part of the chapter, today we'll read about the sexual reproduction. So already you have done the definition of a sexual reproduction, that two parent are required for the sexual reproduction. Let's start with this part. The stamen, flowers, one is a very important thing that you have to learn, that flowers are the reproductive parts of the plant. Is it clear? So you have to remember this. This question may be in the MCQs, that flowers are the reproductive part of the plant. And stamen is the male reproductive part and pistil is the female reproductive part in the flowers. Next, flowers which have only the stamen or only the pistil are called unisexual flowers. So children, you have to learn this definition. This is there, we have segregated the flowers. One is a unisexual and other is a bisexual flowers. So unisexual flowers are the flowers which have only the stamen or only the pistil. So these are known as unisexual flowers. Examples here we can take, that is a maize, papaya, cucumber, etc. And on the other hand, flowers which have both the stamen and pistil are called bisexual flowers. So bisexual flowers are the flowers which have both male reproductive and female reproductive part in the flower. So examples are rose, mustard, petunia, etc. So children, now I think you are able to differentiate between the unisexual and bisexual flowers. Next, that the stamen has, as we had said, that stamen is the male reproductive part. So stamen has further two parts. One is filament and another is anther. Anther contains pollen grains which contain the male gamete, and the pistil has stigma, style, and ovary, and the ovary contains ovules which contain the female gamete or the egg. So in sexual reproduction, the male and female gamete fuse together to form a zygote. So children, here we can see the uh, enlarged image of this. See, this is the structure of flower. One more we can enlarge, and now we can see. So this is a complete structure of flower. Okay, and this center part is known as a pistil, as it is shown here. It is a pistil, and these parts are known as a stamen, which is a male reproductive part of the flower, and this is a female reproductive part of the flower. Now we can see it separately also, because in the flower it's very congested. Now we can see it separately. I had told you that stamen, which is a male reproductive part of the flower, it has two part. One is anther. So children, this part is anther, and this stick like structure is known as a filament. and in the anther, pollen grains are present. Now, I think it's clear to you. Stamen is a male reproductive part of the flower. On the top of the part is the anther, which contains pollen grains, and here it is a stick-like structure which is known as a filament. On the other hand, this is the female part of a flower. Female part of a flower is pistil, and further it contains stigma on the top of this part, style, this is a tube-like structure, and ovary. The swollen part is known as ovary, and inside the ovary there are ovules. So this is a complete structure of female reproductive part. So pistil again contains different parts, style. On the top there is a stigma, style, and ovary. And inside the ovary there are ovules. I hope with the help of diagram the concept is clear. I will repeat again. In the flower, there if the flower which is having both the gametes like male and female gamete, that are known as a bisexual flowers. So in this flower, if we have seen that male part is also present, stigma, and the female part is also present, so this is an example of a bisexual flower. So children, let's see the stamen, which is a male reproductive part of a flower. Again, it contains two parts, one is anther and other is filament. Fine. And inside the anther there are pollen grains. On the other hand, this is the female part of a flower, pistil. It is further divided into four parts. On the top, you can see this is a green color part in the center. On the top of this part is known as stigma, style, and ovary. And inside the ovary, there are ovules, which further converted into the seeds. We'll discuss later on about it. Ovules converted into seeds and ovary converted into the fruit. We'll discuss about it later on. So I hope the concept of asexual reproduction is clear to you. Thank you, children.